Hey, what's up, guys? I am back. It's been a minute, almost like 70 days. But as we're on the eve of Pokemon Go Fest 2025 Global, June 27th, I've got a message that I kind of wanted to get out there that even goes beyond Go Fest. So if you're seeing this during Go Fest or after Go Fest, this message still does apply. I'm just doing it right before Go Fest. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, for anybody that's new, I do want to lay kind of a background, and for those that have been around for the channel for a while, just a little bit of a refresher of kind of who I am. I started this YouTube channel back in, I think it was initially the fall of 2016 when the game came out. It started as the Pokemon Go brothers with my buddy Kevin, and then we just fell off, and I became Fitz. And moving on from there, learning the YouTube game, playing the game since day one. So in the following year of 2017, I started writing for the Pokemon Go Hub. I did that from December 2017 all the way until 2019. So I wrote for the Pokemon Go Hub as a writer for 2 years, helping the community, growing relationships with creators and other people alike. And it was a very good time to be a Pokemon Go player during those years. There was a lot of content. There wasn't a lot of push on money. We'll get to that in a minute. And it was pretty good. But now that Niantic doesn't officially own Scopely, things have changed. Now, Niantic was going down the route of just having us spend as much money as possible, not really giving us any new features. In this year's Go Fest, now controlled by Scopely, basically, holding the reins, it's not getting any different. And I want to discuss kind of the future moving forward for Pokemon Go from what I've seen in the past to now. So you guys might be aware you have to buy a ticket for Pokemon Go Fest. It's $15. And they also have another ticket for you to get the new item called the bottle cap. It is $20. $20. Now, let's just put that to the side for a minute. There's another ticket that is currently, I think it was $8. I could be wrong on that, don't quote me on that, but it's for the Lucky Charm. And this is the second time they've done this little battle pass thing for $8 for the Lucky Charm. And what's interesting is the bottle cap's treated as a super premium item versus the Lucky Charm, which guarantees you a lucky trade with anyone on your friends list. You can just pick somebody on your friends list, say lucky trinket, boom, you are lucky with that person, you get a lucky trade. Now, it did cost you money, it is not free. And you also had to grind for it to a level 100, and you had a time frame. But that's neither here nor there. So if you were to do the full Go Fest worldwide experience for 2025, it'd be a $15 ticket, a $20 bottle cap rewards like tracking system, kind of like a battle pass, right? Just like the Lucky Trinket one is. And then the Lucky Trinket's another $8. So we're looking at 15, 40, $50, right? To get the full-on experience, so to speak, and to acquire everything in the game to make sure you're just basically up to date. Now, do you need the Lucky Trinket? No. Do you need the bottle cap? No. But the bottle cap is something that's been asked for a very long time, and we're getting these things ever since Scopely bought Pokemon Go. And Scopely apparently has a track record of monetizing anything and everything in the game, which segments me into the next thing. Moving forward, Pokemon Go's features, normal things that we normally get in the past, have already been shown to be monetized recently, but will continue to be monetized on top of new things. So I'm pretty worried, but at the same time, the game's almost done with anyway. I'll get to that in a second. But everything is just going to end up being monetized. And one thing that scares the living daylights out of me is that Michael Stranaka, however you say his name, but everyone knows who he is with Pokemon Go and Niantic, a worker. He said their teams have remained the same, and they're doing things that they already had planned out. Nothing has changed. So we're on a trajectory right now to where some really basic features and some bonuses and things that we've gotten in the past will continue to be more and more expensive and continue to be more and more monetized. There have not, to this day, been a free Lucky Trinket. You've had to pay for it. I guarantee you to this day and forward, whenever you're watching this video, the bottle cap has never been free. everything is costing money. And back when Pokemon Go came out, things costed money, sure, not really. They more focused on features. Niantic did in the beginning from 2016 to 2019. They focused more on features that ended up bringing in more money. So they focused more on player features and things for them to do, for us to do, I should say. And that in turn brought in more and more revenue by giving us more features. Now, I couldn't tell you what the last feature was. Maybe Dynamax raids, Gigantamax raids, but those have been a total and utter failure, even though you can now remote raid them. Because the prices of remote raids haven't changed, just the cap. You can remote raid as many Pokemon pretty much as you want, and any type of raid that you want. It could be Dynamax, Shadow, you name it, but the prices really haven't changed. So they've actually increased monetization in that aspect without really doing much of anything. So as far as Pokemon Go goes, we're getting into the later generations. The game is almost completely done. Like they'll probably drag out a new Pokemon release. Like I'm talking like one Pokemon per year. Like it's gonna get to that point where everyone's gonna have all the Pokemon except maybe a handful, and people are just not gonna see the value in playing the game anymore. Especially as, like I said early in the video, as time goes on, they're just going to keep monetizing more and more things that we just have been accustomed to getting normally to make the game fun. So when it gets to the point where having fun in the game just literally costs money, and we are getting dangerously close to that, especially with raids this weekend for Pokemon Go Fest, you're going to have to do a butt ton of raids, and if you don't spend enough money, you're not going to be able to do what you want to do. So I guess we are literally on the tipping point right now for Pokemon Go to just literally require money to play the game. So I guess heed this as a warning, so to speak. I talk about this in previous videos in the past if you want to look them up on the channel, but it's the writing's on the wall, unfortunately, and this isn't negativity or bashing, it's what's going on, right? And everyone is getting closer and closer and closer to finishing their Pokedex. That's been the main reason, the main thing for Pokemon as a company, as a game overall, is to complete your Pokedex. And we're getting dangerously close to that. And what else is there to do? PvP has still and remains the absolute minority of the minority of the game. It is not an in-game thing anymore. People don't really care about PvP anymore. They have it for a while. They have it since the beginning, really. But it's not like it's getting any better, right? So yeah, I just want to share my thoughts, what I see, how I see the game moving forward, the future of Pokemon Go, where it's at, where it was in the past, where it is now, and where it will absolutely probably go into the future. I've guessed a lot of things for just, I guess, credibility's sake in the past of like things coming and whatnot, and I've gotten them right. So I do have a track history or a track record of getting things right with speculation and stuff in the past. So I guess take what I say with a grain of salt, but I appreciate you guys watching the video. Smash the like button if you're informed about anything today, or if you just overall enjoyed the video. Leave in the comment section down below how you actually see this playing out. It's gonna cost more and more money, guys. The cost of living right now in the USA and around the world keeps going up too, so it's not like that's getting any better. So companies just want to be greedy and make more and more money. If you haven't and you're new, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be making more videos, but there's a ton of really good videos on the channel as it is. And that's it with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.